Crime is on the rise in Oxnard. Certain types of crime spiked more than 26%.
This is part of the stash of drugs and weapons seized from a delivery service that specialized in dropping off heroin to Ventura County homes.
The Oxnard Police Department is actively working on these 3 homicides along with 2 other murders that happened late last month. So far, there have been no arrests in any of these murders.
There's 1,000 grams in a kilo, and at least 2 kilos in 3 weeks get delivered into our county. Phone calls come in for need. Phones go out to drivers. They have drivers. This is Uber on steroids, where they hit our communities.
There were 35 more rapes, 119 more robberies, and 83 more aggravated assaults.
Oxnard, where police are investigating their 3rd deadly shooting in just 3 days.
We all have a hometown, a place where we grew up. Then one day you get older and realize that it's no longer the place you grew up in. Instead, it's somewhere completely different, and it happened right before your eyes. You're not even sure when it even took place, when the change occurred. But you know one thing. It got worse. Way worse. From the time that I was in high school, all the way to now as an adult, I remember a time where you could just walk around and not be bothered. You didn't have to worry about whether or not you were going to be confronted by some type of danger. It's not like that anymore. You can't walk the streets anymore at night. And depending on what area you're in, you better be damn careful.
3 men are dead following 3 separate shootings in less than 72 hours.
They're all resulting in the same thing. They're resulting in young male Oxnard residents being killed.
Doesn't exactly make you want to walk around in the place that you grew up. I don't ever remember a time when it was this bad. When I was younger, I would sneak out like a lot of teenagers do at that age. And I would roam the town. Sometimes just walking around in circles until I got tired. If I tried doing that now, there's a huge possibility that I wouldn't make it home. There's a huge possibility that I would die. And it happens almost every other day around here.
Crime alert now. Oxnard police are investigating a fatal shooting. Officers responded to a call for a gunshot victim just after 1:30 this afternoon. They found a person in an alley on the 200 block of Cuesta Del Mar Drive. The victim was taken to Ventura County Medical Center where they later died. Investigators are looking for any leads at this point. The city is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. This is Oxnard's 3rd homicide of the year. Oxnard police are investigating a second shooting in the same place where a fatal shooting happened yesterday. Both incidents took place in the 200 block of Cuesta Del Mar Drive. The first shooting happened at 1:30 in the afternoon. A 30-year-old Hispanic man was shot and killed there. Police are looking for the shooter. The second incident happened 6 hours later at 7:30 last night. This time, officers found no victim, but they took 2 people into custody. We do not know if those incidents are connected.
Oh, and it's not just Oxnard that has all the crime in Ventura County.
Breaking news situation out of Ventura.
1 of 2 people shot this afternoon is dead. An active crime scene is happening right now, the 4200 block of Main Street. What's the latest?
The good news at this hour, police believe that they have all of the suspects that they were looking for. Right before 5, they are now all in custody.
Outrage and heartache. That's what the folks in Santa Paula are feeling tonight after a bullet allegedly fired by a gang member killed an innocent mother of 2.
RP by suspect, the white male, shot approximately 8 shots. The weapon was a black semi-automatic. Does not have a description. Yeah, that's responding to the borderline. The RP advised the subject was at the front shooting at everybody. DT still inside the bar.
523. Taking that bar.
Now, police say that the suspects then got in a vehicle and took off, and a pursuit started, and police were able to then go follow that vehicle. This pursuit lasted about a half hour and went on to the east end. It ended when the vehicle went into an orchard and crashed, and that is when police were able to quickly apprehend 3 people.
And then it starts hitting a little too close to home.
It's shocking because of the area. It's a pretty nice neighborhood.
The home purchased for Ronnie Jenkins' father had just finished being remodeled and furnished and was currently unoccupied when the suspect tried to break in.
It's a lot of new stuff in there, so I'm assuming he probably maybe drove by or walked by, saw it, and wanted it. Hopefully justice happens. If that's getting caught and doing whatever time he has to do, then perfect.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture named Ventura County the most desirable place to live in America.
Unless you already live here. Most of the people that I know or grew up with have long since moved on. And the last few people that I know that live around here are looking to get away from here. Because the crime has gotten worse. And the most disturbing part about it, it's becoming the new normal around here.
Anybody in the vehicle? What's up, you know?